And this is what he needs. He needs his normal start where he can get his loot, not have to worry about that. Does have the harpoon to get those fish. So, Aqua,
their name popping up in there repeatedly, like gaining eliminations, then I'm not fighting anyone. I am playing as absolutely as passive as possible. I see other players going down as long as I'm not threatened by Storm Surge, which hasn't really been a thing. I don't think we've actually seen it come through and detonate once the entire time in EU. We've just had the warnings. Then you're not going to be threatened. You have the lead.
He'll hold a little bit here. The mouse button discipline here for him, being very, 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 very patient. I don't think this is something I could do. I would have switched to that RPG and made something happen. As now, that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to scoot his way through, not trying to make any sudden movements. And then all of a sudden, I think he thought this player found him, but they still didn't know he was there until right then. Shots going through. He's going to challenge a heavy sniper. He does get the shield tag. RPG into C4 combo being used. Continued pressure here from XWeeze. We'll see if he is able to capitalize on this elimination. There's more RPGs going through. Shot going to follow up, but it did not connect. AR spray going to be used, with this rare AR not doing that much for him. This player making it through. We do want to point out Mongrel is getting an elimination in the feed there. Insar getting taken down as XWeeze taking a very risky heal there in the bush.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think you give up high ground in that regard, particularly without a spray weapon. Like, yes, the blue AR is strong here, but you're not really going to be able to get through some of that brick off of the start. There is a little bit of a third-party help coming in, but giving up the high ground advantage when you have rockets and only a gray pump, you better be cleaning up that fight right away. Even with the 266 tags, he's almost on the back foot, follows it up with 333s, has to know this player is low, and Martine honestly felt like it was a little bit of yeah, this one's over. I'm just kind of going to go for broke. Hopefully I can get the shot.
A little bit too deep is Putrick. Going to get a lot of damage off there as we see tags going down. We do know that Lecce went down 96. That is such a big thing. Fourth place is out of the tournament for getting to first. So this is going to be where you start to see Aqua, Wolfies, and Janus make a little bit different of a play as Micho getting the high ground, getting a lot of damage off as well. Continued pressure here from him. He's going to go an SMG on through, and the mobile player named Putrick is not able to make it happen. Trying to phase on through the ramp, not going to be broken. It is going to be edited. Nice block there from Wolfies. A little bit of a misplay from the opponent. Wolfies owning this side. He is controlling the aggression here. He's controlling how this is working as you see continued pressure. Box to box to box. Nice pump shotgun tag there. Wolfies was looking scary for a moment, and now it's scary for the enemy player. Wolfies continuing this pressure forward. We'll see. He's going to be able to find that last little shot here as he's found the player out. He knows where he is, and you see not going into the box, going up and around so very well. Is in the box now, trying to get on through, trying to keep the pressure up. Player is going to go down here. Wolfies is going to get the elimination there to Kylie. There was no way he was going to let that one slip through.
You can see him opting to just disengage right now. Sweaty Sands being a really, really awkward place to fight. Particularly, I just feel in general, there's big changes in elevation here, but Lenuf gets kind of caught. Not exactly sure what was going on there. Looks like he was looting or caught in an edit, but
he really needs to win this fight. If not, his tournament hopes are done. He is going to not be happy with it. The shots come through. He is going to get third party. Anas is out. He was doing so well, and then unfortunately falling there. He was in 12th going into that game, so gonna sit there for a while and wait as Seventor going to be the one that takes him down. Does not see any, so he doesn't get any information to go off of. He doesn't get that moment to pounce, and yet he's still going for it. That's the information he needed. The wall being broken. That player aiding him out essentially knew that was going to cause Wolfies to come in. Shots going to come through. They're going to be broken. Wall not going to be taken, though. Wolfies continuing the pressure. They're trying to find this player out. Stair is Wolfies. Wolfies going in. Shotgun going to break the ramp, and that's going to be Airwalks eliminated there by Wolfies, and Wolfies could be putting on the run we may need to see for him to become the FNCS Invitational Champion.
And Thomas HC could end up being a part of that. Does have a decent enabling kit. Again, we talk about him prioritizing that heavy sniper and it really being an enabling factor for his game. We see Wolfies, Skale, Andalex over on the side, Blackie, Queasy, Kaiser also still in the lobby. Everyone just kind of hanging out. You see in the bottom right-hand corner, 4 seconds left on that next zone, so expect a solid amount of movement to come out once it's revealed. And we're going to have a decent amount of action happening kind of in this southeast pocket. Lots of players all going to be rotating right through the edge of the woods out into an open clearing.
And that's really good for Thomas because he needs the miracle to happen. Is a snipe going to come through? He does hit it, and we talked about his snipes. And he said, you know what? I'm going to give you one right there. Scally going down on rotation. Thomas looking to put together the miracle, looking to put the run together. He said, you know what, I need a 60-point game. I'm going to try to get one.
Absurdly well. If you're looking to how to get better at your angles, two players I encourage you to watch in Europe would be Stompy in terms of his rifle angles in mid to late game rotation, and then watch Thomas over the course of the game and how he takes sight lines to prioritize his ability to catch people out, as Sweeze ends up dropping Swaggy there, carried by Kuna.
He could get aggressive, and that's not something I would not put by Wolfies. He sees another player down below. He's going to make the jump onto someone else. Shots coming in through it. Artor gets caught from above, and Wolfie's putting another elimination in his pocket, now moving up to 210 points.
Just to get this cheap little 1x2. So if he gets chosen here as the Spodes end up coming in, this could be really awkward really fast. Another player comes in. Kaiser ends up going down. Great reaction shot there from Andalex. Gonna have a ton of builds left over now because that other player falling down, but he needs to expand and build out and get away from this lobby choosing. Otherwise, it could be the end of his Invitational, and he's also not quite in the zone. Benji ends up tagging him out. He gets the last pick for it, and Andalex goes down outside of the top 50. He catches a 3 quick tag in the back, 33, 33, 33, dropping him down to 101. Oh no, the lobby choosing coming in, 76 HP coming out from Aqua, and he goes down. Tayson takes out the duo world champion. Aqua, the biggest challenger to Janice, has fallen, and now it is all on the young lord from the Britain trying to get out Wolfies. Can he close out, or will Janice be the one to take it away? Mr. Consistent, who has made nearly every single endgame, stands nearly alone.
They are vying for elimination points, placement points, so every second that Janice stays alive, every opportunity that he has to stay alive, like CR not letting that player do as he's going aggressive into the box, Tyler going down, but back to Janice and Wolfies. That is the point. They are in this game together. If Wolfies surpasses him in placement, and you'll see him now start to look back towards players to try to get any eliminations that he can. 39 players, and it's dropping pretty quickly. 2 more players going down. Left Eye getting elimination. Rezon getting an elimination there. Pink going down here to Cammy. What a nice catch there by them. As you see, now starting to get the match that they need to make this in-game possible, to make their climb towards that upper echelon. They're not going to get first. There's not a mathematical chance for them. They need about 100 points, and there's no way they can get it as placement points already being divvied out. They need to eliminate almost the entire lobby. I want to point out, Wolfies in your middle of your screen is alive, looking to see, is Janice there? We did not see him go down. Tayson there as well, as we hop on board here with Wolfies, the player trying to dethrone Janice, who has been on top almost the entire day. This is going to be very, very close.
He knows the amount of points he has to get. He knows it's got to be elimination heavy, and he's been pressing forward this entire game. He's been pressing forward this entire tournament. And also, don't forget, just because someone else is going down in that regard, all of these other pages we've seen, you get pay bumps moving up different thresholds. All of these other interactions are not only for pride and being able to say, hey, I took down this other player, but you can move up another tier. We've seen huge last-minute games, Crew at the World Cup going from 66 to 6 in a single game. Players are able to make fantastic runs, but right now it's about the top 2. Wolfie's looking desperately to try and push into the box here, not going to be able to find it. Does not have the SMG that is so typical of players desperately trying to push in a box. However, he's hawking the backside here, not going to find the pump as the player does close it off, and he also needs to start being aware of his lowering builds. Down to 65 player in his box. This could be the end of it, but Wolfie says no, it's not the end. Sundown cleans up another elim, pushes him up to number 4, and then immediate launch pads out, says I gotta get out of dodge, wants nothing to do with that situation, not taking the 50-50. Another fantastic disengage from Wolfies, the second one we've seen this game, to get him out, get him reset, and keep the hopes of a dream alive. Finds the launch pad, knows somebody else set up a low pad, not quite gonna find it, but does still have 2 floppers to be able to go off on the backside. Needs to be careful getting caught here, looking for a pick, last of his floppers, so it's all down to it. 70 HP, 28 HP for him, 18 HP in a dream. Wolfies, will he be able to find it? He has to find a refresher. He only Wolfie has the mini pot, and if he's not able to pick up something here, it's the end. He pushes forward, he gets one, Fanta goes down, and Fanta had picked up Queasy right before, so he gets all the mats from that. Wolfie's pushing into the top 20, trying to find the zone, and he turns around and he gets Frey, and not only does he get Frey, he gets a pair of floppers, but no other mobility. Has another stack there, but he has to find a launch pad. If he's not able to get in the zone, Janice will be the king of the Europe. He finds the shots in the zone, but the player covers up. 18 HP, 6 HP. He gets the siphon right in time for it to convert over. Desperately looking for any amount of floppers, but he can't find it. Wolfies does everything he can, but 13th place in 7 eliminations is not enough. Janice goes down in the top 10, but he'll go down a champion as our final lobby will now finally close out. Flick on the high ground, Kinzel on the middle. We got FaZe Mongrel also in there, a who's who of top EU players, but in terms of who is who today, it is all about Wave Janice.
And Janice coming through, 254 points was enough. That is it. Whoever ends up winning this is just looking to get more money and get to that top placement. But Janice is your victor, is your FNCS European Invitational champion, as we see Mongrel trying to get a game going in his favor. Does have floppers, does have the ability to make the play. His shots will come through momentarily here for him. He is not going to connect there on the critical one. Getting dropped down, doesn't have a lot of builds. Nice shot there, 100 damage, but he gets tagged up for a lot. No more floppers to make it happy. His hand going to take him down. We'll see if Flick and 4ZR hand can get to the top. Is Flick going to go down? We haven't seen much of him, but 184 points means that he's up near the top of the leaderboard. Does have the Mythic AR and the Grappler to make a play. Nice builds, but he doesn't have a lot remaining. You hear the builds being broken, shotgun shots being taken. Flick not losing a lot of HP. Door edited, and that's going to be the victory royale there for Flick with 4 eliminations.
In your number 1 spot, Janice held it down, 254 points. Your FNCS Invitational champion.
I mean, Mr. Consistent, we talked about it over the course of the 12 games. He, in the final game as well, getting top 10, not rolling off an elimination. Run at the end and a couple shots going his way. Could have ended up doing it. As we switch on over to the next page, we see the top 20 rounded out.
As we move over, we'll see another big page, 26 being Mongrel there. We see Slick, Snappy, Dolly there as well. All these players